Hey you guys! So last night I went shopping at our local consignment sale. They do it twice a year here, and my mother-in-law was able to get me a guest pass to go on the opening night. So I'm really excited about it because we just saved tons of money and we're pretty much just set now for the baby. I'm going to make a video for all the baby stuff that I got, and then I'll do a separate haul video for the things that I got for myself, like maternity and stuff for the big kids, because they got a few things as well. But let me start off with the clothes that we got. I didn't get a ton of clothes or anything, but just some basic stuff to start out with. So I got a 3-pack of long sleeve 0 to 3 month t-shirts. And I got these because with Connor and Hudson, my sister-in-law tie-dyed some shirts for them. And so that's kind of my plan for these. I looked it up, and for these, oh well, I had a hard time finding a price on these. They're the Child of Mine brand. I'm going to guess that these probably would have run about $10. And we got this pack for $4, and they've never been worn. So they're brand new. So that's nice. I also got a Halo swaddling sleep sack, and we have used the Halo sleep sacks before and loved them. I've never had the swaddle one though, and it was only $4, and usually they run you about $20, so we saved a lot on that one. I also got a plain white pack of onesies because we'll probably do the same thing with these. We'll tie-dye them or do something fun. So it was $3. These were never worn, so they're brand new. It was $3 for a pack of 4, and when I looked it up, these actually usually come in sets of 5 for $7.50. So I'm not sure what happened to the other one, but still a good deal, still about half price, and they're new, so that's always nice. I also got a 4-pack of Gerber onesies. These are boyish ones, and they've got like a football theme, and I really liked the colors. I just thought they were nice, pretty vivid colors, and those, when I looked them up, I had a hard time finding the price on those too, but generally the newborn onesies seem to run about $10 for a 4-pack. So we paid $3. So super awesome deal. They hardly look used, which, I mean, they're newborn, so you know how the newborn stuff is. It hardly gets used anytime at all, so it's pretty much new. So $3 for all of those. And then the last thing on clothes, I got some girly sleepers. We have, I'm sure, in storage a bunch of boyish sleepers, but I thought it would be nice just to have a few just in case we have a girl. So this was $4 for a set of 3. 2 of them are 0 to 3 month, and then this one is a newborn. It's got little flowers and butterflies and things, and this we paid $4 for. And usually sleepers are going to run around $5 to $7, sometimes a little bit more. So if I had to guess, let's just say that each of them will cost $5, this would have been like about $15, and we paid $4 for all 3 of them. So that's it on the clothes. I'm not going crazy on clothes because we don't know what we're having, so I just wanted to get some basic stuff just to have a few little things. The next thing on my list is a sleepy wrap. This is actually, when I went to look this product up, it looks like now sleepy wrap is now the boba wrap. I don't know, y'all could probably tell me better. But I paid $20 for it. When I looked them up, most of the bobas, or Mobies, it's very similar to that product. That's actually what I was looking for, was a Moby. This is pretty much the same thing, and this was $20. Those usually run about $40. So I was super pumped about that as well. I went ahead and I also got, I know people say don't use them, but I always feel better that first couple of weeks when they're just a little more snug, and it makes me feel like they're more secure, and it's not like we're gonna go a lot of places those first couple of days. This was $2. I would estimate that these probably cost around $10 brand new, but paid $2 for it, and we'll probably use it for 2 weeks. I also got, this was an impulse buy. It's an impulse buy. I don't know that we'll use it, but it was super duper cheap, and we may use it. This is a co-sleeper. Let me see, what did we pay for this? How much was the co-sleeper? I paid $5 for this co-sleeper, and when I looked it up, it looks like they usually run about $60. Okay, let me hold it up where y'all can actually see it. So it folds up nice and neat and has Velcro that goes over, whoop, and then it's got the little handle where you can carry it. This piece back here opens, the Velcro is strong, and you like tuck this between the mattress to kind of keep it in place. I thought that this would be nice in case we go and stay somewhere if I don't want to carry the big huge pack and play. Hudson was the type of baby that he co-slept right at the beginning a little bit, maybe for the first handful of weeks, and then after that he got to where you could not touch him or he would wake up. And he's still that way. He has to sleep by himself or he wakes up. If we go to a hotel, he cannot sleep in the bed with us. Like usually I have to, well now he's too big for this because he would turn the water on, but used to when he was still pretty small, I'd have to make him kind of like a little pallet in the bathtub of the hotel if I didn't have my pack and play. And usually that was because I thought, oh, he'll just sleep in bed with us. No, he doesn't. So if this baby is anything like Hudson, I think this will come in handy. It was only $5 and these were regularly like $60. So it didn't have a lot to lose on it. So next up that I'm going to talk about is the baby gear that we got. Swings. All of my kids have loved their swing. We used the same swing with Connor and Hudson, and when Hudson was about 6 weeks old, Connor climbed into it and broke it, and I was so upset because Hudson was the type of baby when he was a newborn, when he was teeny tiny, he wanted to move a lot, he wanted to be bounced a lot, and he wanted to be in the swing a lot. Well, it broke. Laura was nice enough to let me have theirs because they weren't using it anymore and they were in the process of moving, and she was like, oh, you need it, just take it. Oh, so thankful. And then we moved and we got rid of like all of our baby stuff, or all the gear at least. We have a few baby clothing items left that I was going to try to take to like a resale store and get in-store credit and stuff. But really everything we sold or gave away, gave it to Goodwill. So on all the gear stuff, like we need pretty much all of it. So for the swing, it's always nice to have like the cradle swing that does all the fancy stuff. But for the sake of space and the sake of money, this time I decided to just go with a travel swing. And this one's really nice because it folds up. The seat folds in half and then the bars collapse. But it's got cute little giraffe and a little lion, and it's super duper soft. This one is a Bright Starts, and I actually had a Bright Starts bouncer with Hudson, and I loved it. So, it looks brand new. It's got a couple scuff marks on the bars, but I think that was actually from me loading it into the car and having it sitting on top of our stroller. But it looks great. These are regularly about $60, and we paid $30 for it. So, it's gonna, you know, satisfy our needs for it. I don't think babies use swings for that long of a period of time, so it just made sense to go with something small. The next thing on the baby gear, next piece of baby gear is the bouncer. We got the Fisher-Price Itsy Bitsy Spider Bouncer. And I don't know if this is right or not, but when I looked online, like on Amazon, these were about $95. So I don't know if that was just a wonky price or what, because usually I don't think bouncers are that much, or I'm just the type that I would never spend that much on a bouncer. I spent $60 on Hudson's because it was one that bounced itself, and that was like a huge purchase for me. That was a big deal. But we paid $30 for this, and like I said online, it said $95. And it lights up and plays music, and it's got a couple of scuff marks on it, but it's really in great shape. The fabric on it is in perfect condition. It almost doesn't even look like it's ever even been washed, because usually, you know, the fabric will kind of fade. So it looks really good. I'm impressed with it. Next piece of baby gear is a bathtub. I didn't get quite as good of a deal on this as I thought I did. When I looked it up, these run about $12 and I paid $7. So, yeah, not a bad deal. We don't use the tubs just a ton. We use them for a very short period of time. And I liked this one because it folded up. It's a Safety First brand, if you want to know. But it folds up so you can fold it and put it under your sink if you've got room under there, or, you know, it just doesn't, it's just not as awkward, you know, when it folds up. So that is our bathtub. Last thing on our list that we needed is our infant car seat. Yes, I had gotten rid of the whole travel system. We have a double stroller. Now we have a Baby Trend sit and stand that we have for Connor and Hudson. But when Hudson was a baby, we used Connor's infant car seat that went with our original travel system. So before we moved, I got rid of the travel system and sold the car seat and base with it. So we no longer have that. So this one, it's got a couple of stains on it. It's an even flow. And it's like a jungle print. It's got little monkeys and lions, and it has letters like puzzle pieces on it. And other than a couple of little stains on it, it really looks really new. The canopy on it looks new. The bar looks new. I mean, it's really clean. So they did a good job taking care of it and preparing it for the sale. This is actually a fairly inexpensive car seat whenever you buy it at full price. When I looked it up, this one runs about $60. It had really good reviews on it. The people who did reviews, they were almost all a 4 or a 5. So it served its purpose for that short amount of time. And it was $30 for us to buy it used. So we got it about half price, and it looks great. It's in great condition. So we're pretty much set on everything that we need for the baby. I'm sure I'll be scoping out a few other things, but really for the most part we are done. So I'm excited about that. But that is our haul from our consignment sale. Bye guys.